Hey guys, this is Ethan from the Hot and Heavy Show. I'm here with Battlesnake at the Red Rattler in Sydney.
Hi, I'm Emily. I'm also from Hot and Heavy. I
have a
do have a
mic as well?
microphone.
Yeah,
Yeah, thank you though.
How are we, guys?
Very good.
How are you?
Very good. So, for anyone that doesn't know you guys, do you want to introduce yourselves? Tell people who you are. And
Yeah, we're Battlesnake. We're a band from Sydney, and we play kind of, I don't know, how would you describe our music?
Sci-fi superstar music.
Yep.
so I've got a mic.
Oh, okay. Well, I've done a lot of these, trust me. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah.
So, almost 3 months ago, you guys put out your latest album, Dawn of the Exultants and Hunt for the Shepherd. How has the response been, and can you give us some detail on what the album is about?
The response has been overwhelmingly good. English has been bad. The response has been bad. We've had a lot of people just not like it.
Well, I do.
Anyway, the album is it's a prequel to our last album, The Rise and Demise of the Motor Steeple, and it's about the auto exultants who created the motor steeple in their the dungeon of their citadel, and then they found Jesus Christ's long lost brother and made him into the Mecca Messiah, who becomes the driver of the motor steeple.
Interesting. Nice.
Your stage presence is extremely unique with the white and gold studded robes. How do you feel that this look sort of reflects on your music, on the sound?
I think it fits with what we do because, I think a lot of what we do kind of juxtaposes metal, and going out wearing robes studded in gold isn't really. I don't know. We did a really big show one time. We all went out wearing these Speedos with our name branded on them, and everyone was kind of like, "What is going on?" And then you win people over, and they love it, and it's really cool. So I don't know. I don't know. I like that feeling of people being like, "What is going on? This looks so stupid," and then by the end, people being into it.
Because you still do the Speedos as well.
I still do get my kid out.
Yeah. So you originated with that, and then you decided to up the robes.
We had a company come to us and say, do you want to do like a little partnership thing, or we'll help you out with some like design stuff? And we kind of said, yeah, let's get them on your underpants. And then we did, and I still get my kid off down to them.
What?
Yeah.
Very nice. This question is actually for Sam. So
Me?
yes, this is just for you. So the persona that you present whilst performing is very unique, and you come on stage with quite a leadership presence with the vocals.
I do have I am a natural born leader, and this is my army. Sorry, continue the question.
My crew.
My question is, was this something that came natural to you? Is this something that you do outside of or off the stage? Or was this something that sort of evolved with the band?
Just as I said, I am a natural born leader. So it was pretty easy to put these people under my command. They were easily broken, and I was able to command them with ease. Easily, and they broke. I broke them in pretty easily with ease. So yeah, my natural skills plus my weak underlings made for a good, quite a good. I'm not very good with words, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. But leadership, my God, yeah, it's crazy. Crazy amount of leadership. Yeah. Directing this conversation like a true born leader.
That's all.
Great.
I think I got my answer.
That's all that needs to be said. Interview over.
So you guys have just gotten back from the UK and Europe after doing a 3-month straight run of shows. How was the experience? Because that included download as well. Like, that was a pretty huge festival.
I left earlier because I had a baby.
Yes,
So
I
that's
did
I'll
see
pass
that.
it to these guys.
Congratulations as
Thank
well.
you.
I'll give it to him. It was a whirlwind. I think all of us are kind of still processing everything that happened because just doing that many shows and like being in the same cool bro being in the same kind of like day-to-day routine for that period of time where you're just constantly on the move and like different city, different venue, different situation every night. It's just so much to like take in, I guess. But on the whole, like it was everywhere we went, we felt like it was bigger than last time. All the places we got to visit that we hadn't been to before were exciting, and we were just like totally embraced pretty much everywhere we went.
It seemed
So
really well received. Yeah.
yeah, and just people were by the end of the shows were so passionate and so like just wanted to come and chat and felt really engaged. And yeah, so it feels like it was 3 months where a lot of growth really happened, which is really cool.
Yeah, because I did see it was like your biggest headline of not all like
Yeah,
tours.
you're right.
Yeah, yeah,
It was our
London
biggest
was the-
headline.
yeah.
London was our biggest headline we've done, like in
Yeah.
Australia in anywhere. It was our biggest headline.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm sure, like, as a band, that's a huge achievement.
Absolutely.
Like,
Yeah.
it's something you look back on for a very long time.
Yeah, absolutely.
It being your biggest tour to date, was there any new challenges that you faced that you wouldn't have experienced on a smaller run of shows like what you're doing at the moment in Australia?
I guess it was one thing is probably fatigue, like because it
Yeah.
was 3 months, and like that's definitely been it's the longest one. I feel like that would probably be the thing that everyone kind of brought up the most. We kind of talk about like how we can maintain what we're doing, and keep everything at a level that we can like maintain it constantly. And I feel like that went a little by the wayside in some way, and we can probably like be better at that. I don't know. Maybe that was something that happened.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just. Does anyone else have an answer? Say something.
It's one of those things that the longer it goes, like it's more of a. It becomes easier in some ways, but also a lot harder because you just get so used to what you're doing that, like, you know, you get to the venue, you set up your stuff, you do the sound check, everyone knows what's expected of everyone else to an extent, but also you're exhausted. And then when it comes time for show, you have to find like the energy and the spark from somewhere.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can. There are definitely helpers that are in certain forms that can be easy to kind of use. So I think it's something that we're really working on to just figure out where to find it from, like within ourselves, and be able to maintain that on like a day. I mean, that's my experience. I think the other guys are a little
Sustainability.
bit.
That's the word I was
Yeah.
trying to say.
Yeah.
Sustainability.
Yeah.
That would definitely be the biggest challenge, and also just because the sheer amount of traveling that we did on this tour of just
Yeah.
like jumping countries constantly and flying within Europe, which is something we'd never done before. Just, you know, different airlines and trying to figure out how we make all of our baggage work and, you know, all that kind of stuff was definitely something that we hadn't really done all that much of.
Yeah, because it's so much more than just actually like getting on stage and playing these shows. You've got all of this behind the scenes thing.
Smallest percentage of it. There.
Yeah.
It's like so much goes on behind, and we have help from an amazing team with this as well. But we do a lot of it ourselves as well. And it's just there's heaps.
Yeah, a lot of, like, for a lack of better words, big brain energy going into shit like this.
From some not very big brain people sometimes.
But you guys should be really proud. It's amazing that you've done this and that you're going again next year as well.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
For the rest of our lives. we've got a couple. We've actually there's a couple of shows that we've got that are already on our Instagram, which is cool.
Check it out.
So that's exciting.
Come to a show near your city.
Woohoo!
So I saw that at Download, you guys played 2 sets in the one day, but 3 sets overall. For anyone that hasn't been to Download, can you explain how you managed to squeeze 3 sets into the one festival?
We got off we got on up at 2:30 a.m. and we got on a plane from Germany, and by 6 a.m. we'd arrived in London, and then we got in cars and really quickly got to download, and then played our first show at midday-ish.
I think it was even earlier.
Oh yeah, like around that time, and then we packed up and then went to another stage and then played another show and then did it again the next day. So there was a lot of not not heaps of sleep, but yeah, we just wanted to make the most of it.
Nice, yeah, because I found it like interesting because like not many festivals, like especially over 3 days, you see bands get to play like a whole lot of sets. I was like, yeah, just seeing that, I was like, how did you guys manage to get 3 in?
Yeah, we kind of was just doing whatever we could, took whatever we could, and yeah, made it happen. And we just were keen to play music.
In the tour documentary that you released not long ago, Benny mentioned that there was attendees in the crowd that were dressed as characters from your music videos.
Yes, crazy.
Yeah. So was that the first time? Has that happened before?
I don't think it had. Oh no, it did in one. Remember that gig that we played up north? When we played up north, we flew up there for that one show, and there was all the people dressed as knights.
Yeah, but this one was they were specific characters from our music.
They had like a full fake prosthetic nose and everything. It was crazy. But yeah, people have started doing it, and we love that. Like, it's so good to see, and people have found like where we bought these robes, and they've like they don't have all the gold gilding on it, but
ours was built from scratch.
Yeah, I know, but exactly, like they don't have the gold gilding.
Yeah, as in like
and they didn't hand stitch all their gold leaf as well. Yeah, so that people have just started doing stuff like that, and it's really, really lovely to see. It's really, really cool. But yes, that did happen, and it's happened since in Australia.
Really?
People do it in Australia, and we highly encourage it. We highly, highly, highly encourage it. Yes.
That's so cool.
Awesome. So during the UK and Europe run, you guys played a fair few like heavy metal festivals.
yes.
How did it feel stepping onto a stage in front of like a sea of metalheads? Whereas I like
Really good.
Feels pretty good.
let's say like were you guys generally shitting it, or did you feel comfortable getting up there and being like, yeah,
I just pooed my pants once.
That wasn't on stage either. Yeah. The first time it happened was I think like the first download show it happened, but the first time it really hit me was the third download show, which was like our like it's when the main arena tents opened up and we played one of those tents. And Sam and I did this thing at the start of the set where we walk out, and I definitely walked out because 5 minutes before you play, 7 minutes before you play, there is no one in there, and it's a 5,000 cap tent, and you're like, this sucks. And then we're backstage behind everything, and we can't see, and we go, okay, it's our cue to go on, and we walk on, and I walked out and was like, oh my God, the whole thing had filled up, like there were 5,000 people there to see us, and that was the first time for me that I was like, whoa, it actually happened, like that shit happens, and that was really, really cool. That was the in my mind, and then it happened at the other festivals, so like going into the other festivals, you're like, okay, I can believe that this is probably going to happen. Cool, I'm feeling good. That first one was the biggest feeling. That's the first time that happened, like, and I really felt it a lot, And then the others, you're stoked because you believe that people are going to come, and they do.
I think there's still a certain level of anxiety. There's always a voice in the back of your head that's like, oh, is this one going to be good? Like, because you get to a point where you don't specifically know what festival you're doing or like where you are or what is like connection.
Where am I?
Yeah. What kind of connection you have in that city. But the one the download one was, for all of us, was such a huge deal. And for Ben and I particularly, like when we formed the band, like the reason Ben plays guitar is because of AC/DC Live at Donington. So we had a moment before.
And that's where download is held, at Donington.
So we had a moment before, and we're like, we had a stupid idea in a bar one time, and now we're playing at Donington in front of like 5,000 people. So that was a crazy moment. And there was another festival we played called Copenhagen, which was in Copenhagen, and that was crazy. Same kind of feeling. Like I have a photo of like doing the line check, and there's no one there. And we walked out.
And that was a bigger space as well. That was bigger than the tent that we're in.
I think that was probably the most amount of people we played. Yeah. But I remember we kicked into the first song, and I just saw crowd surfers just start going, and they did not stop. the whole set. Like
The
people
security-
just going everywhere. It was amazing.
Yeah, the security guard let us know that we had at that set there was over 100 people crowd surfed over the barrier and had to be like evacuated from that. It was it was such a special thing. It was so
Circle
cool.
pits as well. We'd never had circle pits until Europe, and then I think one just happened, and we were like, "Whoa, you actually do that?" And then I think as time went on, Sam got like more and more drunk with power and started calling for him, and they just happened like
My leadership.
Natural. It's natural. It's natural.
Yes.
It wasn't drunk. It's natural. Yeah.
Yeah, but like going back to that download set, is that the one that's on YouTube at the moment with
yeah,
Yeah, the full live set. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's definitely like, you know, like I'm glad to see you guys are like getting that crowd engagement too, because, you know, like there's that one guy in the back that's like just like doing his tears and no, it's awesome to see that, especially like, you know, in a country like Europe and that, like you're getting such a good
There was someone who yelled out in that set as well as on YouTube who like it all goes silent and they go, "You're shit." It was really good.
I did notice that as well.
the only subtitle in the whole thing.
So, this question's for Billy. So, you play in 2 successful bands. I also have to add that those 2 bands are on very opposite ends of the genre.
Yeah.
Very, very different. The other one being Lishiv.
Yeah.
So I wanted to know, how do you go juggling your actual life, because you're a father, congratulations.
Thank
as
you.
well.
Thank you.
You're a father and you're in 2 bands. How do you manage it? I like asking everyone this question.
I guess, yeah, I manage it because I have the most beautiful wife. Her name is Eloise Boutry, and she's amazing, and I love her so, so much. And she really is what makes it happen. Sam, don't joke. I'm serious.
Joking. That was
She's
beautiful.
what makes it happen, and I appreciate her every day, and she's really, really amazing. But I have 2 kids now, and 2 bands, so Lishiv and Snake, and it does get difficult, and you know, hopefully we just make it work as well as we can. But there are times that it becomes very difficult. But I'm passionate about the music that we get to play in both bands, and I love doing it. But yes, you're right, Ray. It's pretty opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, because I love both. Big fan of both
thank
bands.
you, mate. Yeah, cheers.
But yeah, just so unique from both ends. Yeah. And then, you know, being a father and a husband in the middle. Yeah.
It gets really. No, Eloise is very understanding, and we've been together for quite a while, and I've been doing this for quite a while, and it's you know, going into having kids, we knew that it's my life, so we have to make it work like that, but it doesn't mean that it's easy, and she really manages it, which is great.
Do you have any tips for anyone else that might be in the same boat?
Lots of communication, heaps of communication, and a joint diary.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice. That's a really good answer.
Thank you.
So I saw a few nights ago at one of your shows, someone had a tramp stamp Battlesnake tattoo. Do you often get Battlesnake tattoos?
I think every one of our fans has a Battlesnake tattoo.
Because I was going to show you, I actually just this afternoon got mine done.
Get fucked. Wait. What? Show the camera. Has the camera seen?
Yeah, I could like.
That is fucking wild.
That's crazy.
That means he gets to come to whatever show he wants to come to. He gets to come to whatever show with that. He's got Battlesnake tattooed. That's fucking crazy. No, you are, one of the few. One of the few. That's crazy, man.
I told you everyone.
Thank you, Ethan.
No worries. I said like I had to get it because like back at Yours and Ours when I was like getting to do some photos for you, it's like that essentially started my music career because about a couple of weeks, about a month after that show, I then applied for the Hot and Heavy show and like, you know, having that like sort of confidence being like, yeah, I can go to festivals and take photos or whatnot. It gave me the encourage to apply and here I am.
Yeah, and you also shot 6 stuff. So thank you to Ethan for shooting 6 stuff.
No worries. But yeah, essentially, because of you guys, I'm literally living a dream.
Oh, awesome.
Yes.
So you guys are currently on your Year of the Snake Australian tour, which was the same name as the UK and Europe tours as well. Since it has definitely been a huge year of the snake, What has been the biggest highlighting moment of this year, and does this mark the last of your shows for 2025?
Right. It's right now is the highlight.
Oh, that's so sweet.
This interview.
Does it? I think this will mark the end of the Australian shows of this tour. I think there's a few other things coming up in Asia and things like that, which will be really exciting because we've never played there.
We're going to Singapore for the first time, which is
This
exciting.
year?
Yeah, in a month. Yeah, in November. We get to go to Singapore for the first time, which is exciting.
That's so exciting.
But yeah, it's good to be back in Australia. It's been a while. Yeah. We've just kind of been really pushing playing in Europe as much as we can. So it's nice to be back and feel like it's growing here as well, and also just to have familiar faces around and all that kind of business.
Yeah.
And good weather. It's really nice weather here.
Yeah. Is it good to be back home and now it's warm again?
Well, yeah, as it's coming into spring and summer, I've been enjoying that a lot.
We missed winter though.
Yeah.
No, no. Because I came back, I didn't miss winter, and it was, and all my kids were sick the whole time, and winter sucks. Fuck it off.
I like winter.
I don't.
Awesome. So brings me to technically my last question. So being from Sydney, either collectively or individually, give me your top 3 favorite Sydney bands.
Well, I'm just we get to be on tour with Turtle Skull, who are really cool. They're not technically a Sydney band anymore, but they were a Sydney band, and they're very good. So I like Turtle Skull.
I'm trying to think.
we all get paralysis on this question quite a bit. I did a band called Haraway the other day that I really enjoyed. They're a great Sydney band.
You did them.
I did trade secret. I mixed a band at Manning Bar. They were great. I also love Turtle Skull. Big fan of them. There's another band called Thunder Fox that I really like.
Fuck yeah.
And who else is there? I like some artists that are doing pop stuff at the moment, like Junior, Funeral. Have you thought of any yet? Go on.
I saw a band at Big Sound, and their name is Rage Flower, and they were sick.
That's the one I was missing.
You thinking Rage Flower? Yeah, Rage Flower was sick. Sam.
I can't think of any band.
Leader.
I am a natural born leader. Never answer the question. Crocodilus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Crocodile's a good band.
That's a good one.
Okay.
So Dan told me how much you absolutely hate piss take questions. So you got Dan to thank for these. When you guys order a smoothie, do you order a battle shake?
Yes. yes. Next question.
Oh, that sucks, dude.
Oh my god. When you put shoes on, do you put sock, then shoe, or sock, shoe?
If someone does sock shoe, they're a fucking psycho. Next question. Next question. Sock shoe is yeah.
I put shoes.
I love everyone except for people that do sock shoe.
All right. When you guys are on tour, every second day, do you flip your undies inside out to save washing?
No, you just don't flip them inside out. They're fine.
All right. Well, I think we'll call it quits.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us, guys. Thank you so much.